Congratulations to the Chicago Blackhawks ending a 49-year drought, winning just the franchise's fourth Stanley Cup. They've been in the league since 1926 in franchise history. Jonathan Toews, I'm not going to argue about the Conn Smythe Trophy. It was either Toews or Duncan Keith. It wasn't a year that anybody stood out and grabbed it like a Patrick Waugh or a Patrick Waugh or a Patrick Waugh. Specifically about this Game 6. It was a game, folks, let's be honest, for the most part, the Hawks dominated. When it mattered, Chicago pushed, and give the Flyers credit, they pushed back. Late in the hockey game, Scott Hartnell, who was wonderful for the Flyers in the last series and a half, when he woke up, and he was so clutch, as was Briere and Leno. That was the best line for the Flyers in this series. But Chicago should have won the series, and they did. They should have won this game, and they did. And Patrick Kane, from almost the same spot that Crosby scored in the Olympics, gets the job done for Chicago. I did say Chicago in 6. I did say the Flyers back in September, but lots have changed over the last 10 months. But let me just say this. When they beat the Canucks in those 2 games in Vancouver, that's when the light went off for me. And I said this team is too deep down the middle. When you go Toews 1, Sharp 2, Bolin 3 when he was healthy, and he was, and Madden 4, this is unbelievable. They're going to have problems next year getting everyone under the cap. I don't want to get into that now. I will later. With Seabrook and Keith on the back end, Sopel, Jalmerson, Campbell, and let's talk about Antiniemi. When it really mattered in the third period and in overtime, I wrote down in my little Cool's notes about 7 unbelievable saves, including the one off Jeff Carter, and 3 chances that the Flyers had in overtime. You know what? Years from now, he'll be a footnote in history because he'll never be what Billy Smith was, or Grant Fuhr, or Patrick Waugh. But Antiniemi deserves so much credit for getting Chicago where they did right now. And since we're passing out credit, Dale Talon. You cannot talk about the Hawks winning the Cup in 2010 without hats off to Dale Talon, something Jonathan Toews did during this great Stanley Cup run. In the history of our game, the best teams always win. And guess what? The Chicago Blackhawks in 2010 were the best team from September till June in the NHL, and there's no arguing with this Stanley Cup. Congratulations to the Windy City. It's great for them. It's great for hockey. Toews, Seabrook, and Keith also Stanley Cup silver and Olympic gold in the same year. One last time from Cool's Couch, I'm Steve Coolius for thescore.com.